Alrighty, got a new battery now. Gonna keep on. I think I left off at Dion, my box set of Dion. Next up, I got a box set of Frankie Lyman and the Teenagers, 5 records plus a single. This was released in 1986 by the Outlet Book Company and the Roulette Records on Murray Hill. Pretty good. Couple of skips on it. Bought it used. It was fairly cheap, $25 for 5 records. I gotta listen to it again, but it's pretty interesting. It came with a real nice book on Frankie. Terrible story, but you know, it's the way rock and roll seems to be these days. Now these next 3 items, well no, the next 2 items, I guess I got somewhere else. I bought in the used section, but they were brand new, still sealed. This one here is a 1985 French collection. The Jazz Tribune number 62, the Chicago Blues. And boy, does this have a bunch of good stuff on it. And the quality of this pressing is just wonderful. On RCA printed in West Germany. But I thought it was a French release. I don't know. And another one, also RCA French release, called Harlem, 1926-1957. 3 LPs on this one. Once again, great pressing. Old stuff, you know, all kinds of good stuff. Everything from St. Louis Shuffle to the 7th Avenue Express. Tracks all the way from 26 to 57. Good set. What can I say about this one? I actually owned one of these. This is a None Such release. It says 2019. When I was in the store, it was seemed to be on sale at a good price, and boy, do these sound great. Quiet, great sounding. These are the original 5 records. Not her first 5, but there's just 5 basically in a row, I believe. Roses in the Snow from 1980, Evangeline from 1981, Cimarron from 1981, Last Date from 1982. That's the only one I had before. And White Shoes, 1983. I got on to Emmylou Harris really early because I was a big Graham Parsons fan. I really wanted to see Graham Parsons, but I never got to. And Emmylou was just all over her first 2 records. That was where she got her start in the recording business. I bought her first few records and actually went and saw her at the boarding house when she was amazing, and I have seen her sit in a few times. She's always all over Hardly Strictly Bluegrass, but she doesn't let them broadcast her part of the show, and I haven't. Hardly Strictly Bluegrass is a wonderful, wonderful event. Held in San Francisco. I've only been 2 or 3 times because it's a lot of work to go to because the parking and walking and heat. And I'm getting old. I don't do that as much as I used to, but this next record I bought because of Hardly Strictly Bluegrass, and it's one I haven't gotten to listen to quite yet. Rounder Records, Hazel and Alice. Well, Hazel Dickens and Alice Gerrard were always all over the early Hardly Strictly Bluegrasses, and Hazel right up until her end. I don't know so much about Alice. Haven't heard this yet, but I'm looking forward to it. Now, more. I didn't keep these all. These are like all from about 6 different trips to record stores, 7 different trips to record stores. Like I say, since my wife died. And I don't know. I had more time to go to the store, I guess. Aretha Jazz, this is 1984 compilation off of a couple of a 73 and a 69 and a 73 album. Some songs from each of them. Real good set. Pebbles. Now, I've had Pebbles before. This is Pebbles Volume 9. And it's not the best Pebbles I've heard, but it's like all of them. Great garage rock you've never heard before for the most part. I don't think I've heard any of these before I got this record. And they're all pretty good. If you like that old kind of Pebbles garage rock stuff. Nuggets is another one like that. This one, Arthur Big Boy Cradup. That's All Right. Everybody knows him for That's All Right, which is not on this record, but there's 16 great songs on here, and I'd never heard any of them, well, except for 3220, I'm sure. Good recording. Never. Here's one. This one, I was delighted to find this one. Lieber and Stoller, Only in America. This is a made in West Germany 1980 compilation of songs written or produced or whatever by Lieber and Stoller. Jay and the Americans, Only in America. Willie Mae Thornton, Hound Dog. Just all kinds of good hits here. Nancy Sinatra and Lee Hazelwood, Jackson. Maria Muldaur, I'm a Woman. The Cheers, Black Denim Trousers and Motorcycle Boots. These songs, they range from cuts in the 50s all the way to 74, 75. It's a great collection. Good sounding. Picked it up used. What did I pay for that? That was $15. This is another one that was $15. Picked this one up used. Eddie Cochran. 4 sides of Eddie Cochran. Real good quality release. Plus, I don't know if I can show these or not. The liner notes. If I remember right. Yeah, the liner notes on Eddie Cochran are written by Lenny Kaye, and they're just amazing. The liner notes are worth $15 on this record, not a question about it. Okay, another great record. It did real good this time. Ray Charles. Ray Charles, A Man and His Soul. An anthology of his greatest. This is off of ABC Records. It's got, 24 great songs on it. Another set, real nice fancy pictures from the. I think I can. I'm not real sure if you're seeing this stuff good yet. Like I say, I'm a little technology limited, and I'm trying again. This is my first try, but these liner notes and pictures are great. Discography in here. Real happy with it, although this has got a little bit of surface noise. Don't they all? Don't they all? Another. Dave Edmunds, Love Sculpture, the singles A and B. This compilation's from Great Britain in 1980. Another one of my favorites, Dave Edmunds. I pick up anytime I see a release I don't have a Dave Edmunds, I'll pick it up. I think I got most of them, but you just, you never know. Coming up here, I got 3 of them by the great Katie You know, when you got a big record collection, sometimes you buy a record you already own. That was this one. Still a great record. One of these days, if I ever do a VC contest or start giving stuff away, I got 2 copies of this one, the Swamp Boogie Queen on Alligator. Great. Katie Webster, I got to see her a couple of times. This here is on Ornament 200% Joy. This is a, looks like it's German since everything's in German back here. Looks like it got released in 1982. It looks like it got released. Real nice old picture of Katie on there. She is such a wonderful performer and piano player. We got to see her 2 or 3 times. Another one. This is a Charlie compilation. Pounds of Blues. And these are from, this is a 1985 release, but I think these are cuts off of her first 2 albums from another label. It's a compilation. But once again, Katie Webster. Another one here. Doc Watson. We got our Doc Watson fix in with a little Gene Ritchie and Doc Watson at Folk City. 1963 Folkways album. Got the little booklet inside and everything. It's real. What did that cost me? That was $20. That was pricier, but you know, it's only money. Delbert Mcclinton. I don't have everything he's done, but everything I've got I've liked, and I try and pick up anything this is a 2019 recording. It's on 180 gram vinyl. Sounds great. Tall, Dark, and Handsome. Delbert Mcclinton and the Self-Made Men plus Dana. Picked that up cheap, only 12 bucks. Sounds great. Here's another one. One of my favorite performers ever. Got a couple of chances to see him. Mink DeVille. Mink DeVille. This record here, when it first came out, I had a cassette copy of it because a friend of mine bought the record. And then I had all his other records either on vinyl or CD, and picked this one up for $5. It's not his best record, but it's still a good one. And what can you say about Willie? Willie Nelson for $5. If I don't have it, I'll get it. I got a lot of them. This one here is a promo too. Love the song City of New Orleans and Good Time Charlie's Got the Blues. And the rest of it's pretty good. Once again, Willie's got so many records out. What can you say? Here's a guy. I've got 1 or 2 other records from this guy. Anson Thunderbird and the Rockets. I think I may have seen him at a blues festival once a long time ago. Well, this is from '87, this record here. I think I heard that Sam Myers, the singer, passed away, but I'm not sure. Another $5 great record. You know, you miss them the first time around, you pick them up. I got some Frank in the mail the other day. Only the Lonely. Turns out that this must be the, I don't know what year, but it's a 2 LP edition of the single LP Only the Lonely. I think this is like the 60th anniversary edition. That's what they say. Sound quality on it's great. I thought since it was a 2 LP it was going to be 45 RPM, but it's not. It's 33 1/3, but it still sounds good. Good record. Somebody else made this. It's a, these people don't always put their names on it. It's on the Capitol label, but this is, I'm sure, a big who knows? I don't know. One of my favorite records, and my copy wasn't very good. I saw this Had to have it. Last Exit Traffic. This is actually a promo copy. This is a, when did they make this? It's a 1969 record originally, but I believe this is a 1980s direct metal mastering version. The sound quality on this is so much better than the regular 1969 copy that I have. And I think I picked this up for $10, I think, or something. I got another Traffic record at the same time. I hope it's in the pile here. I didn't do very good at sorting things together. Try and get some of, oh, here's another. Yeah, let's go with some of these here. The Shirelles Anthology, 1959-1967. This is a 1984 Rhino collection. It's got all the good ones in there. The Shirelles, an anthology. Couple from Nick. Nick's Knack. This is a compilation. It's from Demon Records in 1986, and it's got a whole mess of singles and stuff from other records. I don't think there's, originally released on the F-Beat album. There are tracks from a bunch of records, but it's a nice playthrough. Don't actually think there was anything on here I didn't already have. Maybe a couple. But it's got a good collection. And Nick, $8. What the heck? And this one, distributed by the Dutch East Trade. I don't know. This is an F-Beat massive single of I Knew the Bride When She Used to Rock and Roll, with a flip of 7 Nights to Rock and Darlin' Angel Eyes. Different band on all 3 cuts, but the I Knew the Bride track is produced by Huey Lewis, and it's got mostly Huey Lewis's band on it. This is before they were called the News. This is some of his early English stuff. Big fun. I Knew the Bride When She Used to Rock and Roll was always one of my favorite records, and $5, come on. Well worth it. Another. Robert Gordon and Link Wray, Fresh Fish Special. I mean, how can you pass up Robert Gordon and Link Wray? Great, great, great rockabilly stuff, in my impression. The Wildcats. And the Jordanaires are on some of the tracks. Now, this next one, I'm real happy I got it. It's a 1986 spindle top record of Handmade. Gene Taylor. Gene Taylor, he played piano in the Blasters, but he played piano with lots and lots of other people. I've got 3 or 4 of his solo CDs. Never had this record before. I finally got a copy. I probably paid too much, but it was brand new and it came in the mail. I don't really remember where I got it. But oh, some old favorites. Got a bunch of old favorites here. Peter Green. Got 2 Peter Green albums the other day. Never had them before. They're pretty good. This one here is from 1984. In the Skies is from Originally released in '79. I think this is a reissue. Originally issued on PVK Records. Oh, this is PVK Records. Maybe it's not. I don't even know. Hubert Sumlin. Another promo. I don't even know what I think I paid $12 for it, but it's a promo. Hubert Sumlin with James Cotton on it, playing harmonica. Pretty good record. Pretty good blues record. You can always do good with him. Jerry Jeff Walker. $3. All right. I was a big Jerry Jeff Walker fan. I went to see him a lot. Had all his early records. This is from '78. Somehow or another I missed it completely. That happens, you know. You you miss them sometimes. That's why you keep going back to the stores. Here's one I certainly missed. This is a reissue. I don't know when the original record was 1975. Not sure when this reissue. Oh yeah, this is a 2016 reissue. Beautiful recording. Paradise of Bachelors. Oh, that's the label, I guess. Yeah, Paradise of Bachelors 2016. That's the label. The record is called Juarez. It's by Terry Allen. Now, Terry Allen's one of those Texas guys that writes a lot of songs, and Joe Ely talks about him all the time, and people I like all seem to like him. And I know I think I got a CD of his wife's one time, and I know he's been on stuff that I've got, but this is my first Terry Allen record, and it's a good one. Juarez. Janice Martin. Janice Martin, another rockabilly mama. I don't know what this is, a reissue. This is a Bear Family reissue. But these were songs that were recorded in '56 and '57. Janice Martin, rockabilly gal, that rockin' gal. What else have we got here? Oh boy. Don Flemons presents Black Cowboys. Now, I already had this on digital, so I haven't opened it and listened to the record yet, but I sure liked it. And it's cowboy songs, black cowboy songs. Don Flemons was in a group. I just like what he does, you know, he's good. This is on the American Legacy recording. I think I bought it from the Smithsonian or something, huh? Yeah, the Smithsonian Folkways. It's available. You buy it online. You can buy it on Bandcamp. You can buy the digital if you don't want to buy the vinyl. Gary U.S. Bonds. This is my second Gary U.S. Bonds record. I think the other one is Gary U.S. Bonds' Greatest Hits, because I think it's got 3 of these songs on it. But this is some kind of a reissue that was a cut corner, but it's really good. Getting towards the end of this pile here. Okay, a couple from Ry Cooder. Live at the Great American Music Hall. Now, I've seen Ry Cooder at the Great American Music Hall at least 3 times, but I didn't see this show. It was a good one, too. Double LP in a single folder. But got Flaco Manis on it. It's good. If you like Ry Cooder, you'll love it. Another Ry Cooder I missed. Got this one, picked this one up for $5. That's a deal. Alrighty. Another good record. I love Ry Cooder. Another band I like a lot, and haven't I had most of their records, but I just picked this one up, What the Kids Want. Somehow missed that. Hoodoo Rhythm Devils. They were wonderful. Got to see them a few times, but Joe Crane, their lead singer, and he wrote a lot of their songs, and he was a great performer. He died of leukemia way too young. So there's not much out there, but anything you find that says Hoodoo Rhythm Devils, you can bet you'll like it if you like that kind of music. Another Country Joe album, Country Joe McDonald Goodbye Blues. I've got 3 or 4 now Country Joe albums, plus the Fish. This one here is from 1977. Picked it up used. God, it was only $1.50. No wonder it doesn't say. Then 3 more from one of my favorites. I don't know what. I thought I had these, but I didn't. Butt Rockin', Fabulous Thunderbirds. What year is this? God, I can't see. It doesn't matter. Discogs will tell you. This one's recorded 1979. They'll tell you right on the label. Girls Go Wild, I believe, is the name of this one. I love this kind of music. Fabulous Thunderbirds. Fabulous Thunderbirds, T-Bird Rhythm. Another great one. So, in my pile now I've only got left 2 boxes that I got. Frank Zappa 88, The Last U.S. Show. This is real good. Real good. 4 records, 4 LPs. Real good. Got a lot of Frank. I don't have everything. I've got probably, I'd say over 80% of Frank, but there's a few I'm missing. And in this one, it's kind of a heavy box. It's 4 LPs again. Layla and Other Assorted Love Songs, Derek and the Dominoes. This one's got the original album, half-speed mastered. It sounds real good, no question. But the real reason to buy this set is the bonus material, which includes the Phil Spector produced single, Roll It Over and Tell the Truth. It includes 4 songs live from the Johnny Cash show from November 1970. And it includes looks like 7 songs for the proposed second album that never got made or released. Pretty good. They should have released it, but I guess when you've broken up, you don't release shit anymore. That's long. Well, we'll see. We'll see if I can figure out how to edit this down and post it on YouTube. Talk to y'all later. Bye.